first you wet your hands to wash your hands. There you go. See? Yeah, you go like that. And then you put soap on your hands. Which one's soap? Are these both soap? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just... I guess so. Why would... There you go. This is lotion. Who puts lotion? If that's the soap and this is who puts lotion next to the soap in the same bottle without labeling? Okay. 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 All right. I can't get a grip. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Hey kids, I'm Lawson. And today I look like a mustard bottle explosion because I ordered this shirt in blue and they sent me the ugliest yellow ever. And then the customer service lady was like, there are no returns. You should have read the fine print. Even though it was the company's fault. And then she hung up on me. Ooh, I should call her manager and try and get her fired.
Lawson, come on.
Well, she made me so mad. Anyhow, I have this great story for you today from a girl named Brynn who lives on my aunt's street. Now, Brynn's big brother Josh is super cool. He plays epic board game battles with her that take it to the next level. And Josh takes Brynn along when he goes to the movies or to get ice cream. Josh even lets Brynn pick the music. Brynn tells everyone that Josh is the best big brother ever. And when she goes into his room to borrow a charger, she spots his phone. And Brynn can't stop herself from reading the text on the screen. Yeah, man, my little sis can be a total pain too. Brynn feels like she just got punched in the gut, but then she gets mad. Then Josh walks in, and Brynn is like, "You're so mean!" And Josh asks, "What?" But then he sees his phone and he says, "Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it." Brynn wails, "Then you shouldn't have said it!" And she runs out trying not to cry. Brynn's so mad at Josh, she imagines all the stuff she could say to him. "You stink like feet!" And "oh geez!" And all the stuff she could do, like tie-dye his soccer uniform, or super glue the door shut when he's running late for school. Brynn's so busy being mad, that she's not even hungry for the cookies Mom just baked. What? That's when she realizes the person she's really hurting by staying mad is me. So, Brynn marches up to Josh's room and she says, "What you said was not cool, but I forgive you." And Josh is like, "Thanks, it was a dumb thing to say." Then Josh pauses his own game to play Scrabble with Brynn, and they compete for the best creative insult, like smell fungus, mumsimus, and snollygoster. And Brynn doesn't win, but she has a pretty great time anyway. So kids, never revenge glue a door, but always do remember this, that forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Hey, I should call that customer service lady again and call her a snollygoster. Or I could let it go and get on with my day. And maybe change my shirt. See you guys next time. Slicka-wicka-wicka-wits.
Yeah. Come on. you forgive. I won't always get it right, it's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right, it's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, no matter what, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. Let's take 'em to the bridge. God, you're never giving up on me. God, your love is all I'll ever need. You're all that we need. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. Yes, we are. And all of the ways that you love me. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. And all of the ways that you love me. Sing it again. And all of the ways that you love me.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're talking about forgiveness while we take a look at the story of someone who totally missed the point. Hey everybody, I'm Carter.
And I'm Zeke,
We're talking about forgiveness.
which is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
So Zeke, have you tried out forgiveness lately?
Yeah, I forgave my mom this morning for waking me up.
You should thank her for that.
But I don't like waking up.
Hey, because your mom woke you up, you're here, and now we get to do all this cool stuff.
I do like cool stuff.
And it's your turn to figure out the cool stuff.
Oh, yep.
You did plan something, right?
Yep.
Right?
Still waking up, okay?
You know, you could just drink coffee.
Oh, that's awful. Let's get a move on.
Ooh, what's under here?
It's the heavyweight challenge. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to pick up each item and then rank it from lightest to heaviest.
That should be easy.
Go for it.
Okay, feathers. The Rice Krispies are heavier, I think. Yeah, unless you're trying to be sneaky and the feathers are actually heavier, right? Yeah. Okay, what's next? Oh, well, pennies, that's easy. That's gotta be one of the heaviest, right? So, oh, no. It should be the billiard balls. Yeah, the billiard balls, yeah. Pennies, put them right here. The bread and... There.
Final answer.
Final answer.
How confident are you?
Very confident. The bread and the towel were a little tricky, but I think I got the rest.
Okay, now we weigh.
Okay. I guess we can start with the feathers first. Oh, okay, so 1 pound of feathers. Let's go with the Rice Krispies next. Yes. Wait, the feathers and the Rice Krispies are both 1 pound? I guess they were kind of close. Hold on. I have to see this. Oh, you totally got me.
What?
All this stuff is 1 pound, right? Even the billiard balls.
Maybe.
Okay. We're gonna see right now. That's what we're gonna do. 1 pound, Zeke. Let's try the pennies. The pennies can't be 1 pound. They can't be. 1 pound. Zeke, if the billiard balls are 1 pound, what? How does all this stuff weigh the same?
Congratulations! You have discovered the size-weight illusion! This is the phenomenon in which the smaller of two equally heavy objects is perceived to be heavier than the larger object.
So, a pound of pennies, or billiard balls, or even bricks will always feel heavier than a pound of feathers?
Even though they weigh the same.
Mind blown.
Today's story might blow your mind too.
It's time for
The story before the story.
Today we're in Matthew, the first book in the New Testament. But before Matthew, in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world.
But when people turned away from God, the world was broken.
God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So at the right time, God sent a tiny baby to be born in the small town of Bethlehem. God's very own son, Jesus.
When Jesus grew up, he began to travel from town to town, teaching and healing. Often, when Jesus taught, he spoke in parables or stories, using everyday things to help people understand spiritual truths.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away, Brian.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. One day, Peter, one of Jesus' closest friends and followers, came up to him with a big question.
Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times?
Now, Peter may have been giving himself a pat on the back here. Hey, look at what an awesome person I am, forgiving more than once. But Jesus wasn't impressed with that. I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. Jesus knew that Peter and his other friends weren't really getting the point. So, Jesus used a story to make it clear. The kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to collect all the money his servants owed him.
Who owes the most money to the royal treasury?
That would be Amos.
How much does he owe?
10,000 bags of gold.
10,000 bags of gold?
10,000 bags of gold.
Bring him to me this instant.
The servant who owed 10,000 bags of gold was immediately brought before the king.
You owe me 10,000 bags of gold. Pay up.
I don't have it.
You don't have it.
I don't have it.
Guards, sell this man and his whole family to work until they can pay back every cent.
No! Please, please, just give me a little time. I'll pay back everything. Okay, now come on, let's be real. There is no way that the servant would be able to pay off 10,000 bags of gold, even if he worked his whole life. The servant knew it. The king knew it. And he felt sorry for the man.
All right. I forgive you.
You forgive me?
I forgive you. You don't have to pay a cent.
The servant was so amazed and overjoyed that he left the palace leaping and dancing. Minutes ago, it seemed he would never be free. Now, he didn't owe a single penny. He could go anywhere, do anything.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Life is good.
But even as this man celebrated, he saw another of the king's servants, a man who owed him 100 silver coins. The first servant stopped in his tracks.
Hey, you owe me 100 silver coins.
Yes, I do. I don't quite have it all.
The first servant grabbed the second man by the throat and began to choke him.
Pay back what you owe me.
Give me time. I'll pay back everything.
Now, the first servant just had a debt of 10,000 bags of gold wiped out completely. He could definitely overlook a few silver coins, right? Well, you'd think. Instead, the first servant had the second one thrown in prison until he could repay the whole debt. Some of the king's other servants saw what happened, and boy, were they steamed about it. They went immediately to the king and told him the whole story.
Bring him to me.
Oh, hey, Your Majesty.
You evil servant.
Ooh, a little harsh.
I forgave all that you owed me because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on the other servant just as I had mercy on you?
Well, you know, that's a great question.
The king was so angry that he had the servant thrown in jail, sentenced to stay there until he paid back every penny. Jesus finished his story.
This is how my Father in heaven will treat each of you, unless you forgive your brother or your sister from your heart.
Peter and the others were silent as the truth of Jesus' words sunk in. Forgiveness isn't something you can put limits on. God has forgiven each of us more than we will ever know, so we can pass on that same forgiveness to those who wrong us too. The end.
That is crazy. I mean, how did the first servant not get it?
Yeah, that's the big question. It seems so obvious to us, but we can be like the first servant sometimes too.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, it's easy to think of yourself as a pretty good person, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've never robbed a bank or laundered money for the Italian mafia because they have my goldfish hostage or anything like that.
Exactly. But truth is, we've all done wrong things, and those wrong things hurt others. Even more importantly, they break our relationship with God. Every wrong thing we do is a sin against God, and they add up big time.
But God
forgives us of everything. Because of Jesus, God wipes away the weight of all those wrong things we've done the very moment we ask.
And because we've been forgiven so much, we can forgive others.
Yeah, and when your dad has to work late instead of playing basketball like he promised, you can forgive him.
When someone shoves in front of you in the lunch line, you can forgive them.
Or when your friend wrecks your new bike, you can forgive him.
There are times someone will hurt you in a really big way, something that may seem impossible to forgive.
But forgiving someone does not mean that what they did was okay. And it does not mean that you let them keep hurting you.
That's right. Forgiveness isn't just for them. It's for you. It frees you from carrying the weight of bitterness.
It means you're letting God deal with what they did.
And it may be really hard, but with God's help, we can forgive anyone.
I think you got it. Now forgive me, because because I gotta go. See you next time.
So, here's the thing. Forgive others because God forgives you.
Forgiving others can make you feel as light as a feather.
Hey, check this out.
Ooh, very pretty.
Now, how much do you think it weighs?
A cloud? They look so light and fluffy, but they're really big. I don't know. How about a pound?
Good guess. How about 1,000,000,004,000,000 pounds?
Okay, no way.
Yeah, seriously, for real, yeah.
I can't even wrap my brain around that.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
everyone. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is the So-and-So Show.
And aren't you lucky because we've figured out something incredible.
Yes, we all need forgiveness, right?
Yep.
Yes, mistakes are made and people have to let each other off the hook.
Which is why here at the So-and-So Show, we're introducing the brand new
So-and-So Show brand Forgiveness Punch Card.
We're gonna be testing it out over the course of this episode. Yeah. Every time one of us needs forgiveness for something, we get a punch on our card. So, for instance, let's say John ate a sandwich I left in the fridge that I was saving for my lunch, which happened.
Guilty as charged.
All I have to do is get his card, pull out my handy dandy hole punch, and
the weight's gone.
Just like that, all is forgiven.
Look at that. Yeah, now you may be asking yourself, what happens when you fill up the card?
We don't know.
No, I mean, we're never gonna fill up these cards, right?
It feels really unlikely. There's room for what, like 7 punches here?
Yeah.
7 punches.
And if we do fill up these cards,
we probably deserve whatever's coming to us, right?
Right.
Anyway, we just wanted to make sure you were aware that that was going on today. Can't wait to test out this idea that I came up with.
Whoa. This wasn't your idea.
I know, I just wanted to do something that would require forgiveness so that we could be even.
What a pal. Here we go. All right, here we go. Forgiven.
Forgiven.
There you go.
Now that that's out of the way, it's time to play a little game called Tortilla Slap.
All right, here's how we play the game. We're gonna fill our mouths with water, and then we'll play rock, paper, scissors. And when someone loses, the other person gets to slap them with a tortilla. The goal is to get the other person to laugh so hard that they spew water. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good to me. Let's. Oh. All right. All right, you know what?
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
that was not cool of me. Okay.
Started the game.
Okay.
All right, let's fill her up.
Oh. What? No, I get to punch it. Okay, that's fair. I caught you off guard the first time, all right? But let's not do that again. Let's play the game right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna fill her up. Oh. That's too hard! That is too hard. You get a punch. Play nice.
Sorry. Oh no.
It look like you're going slow.
I think I broke. That's not fair. You can't distract me like that.
That's how the game is played.
No. Give me your card. Distracting me. It's not called distract.
Yeah, it is.
Slap. All right.
It's just playing.
What in the world was that?
It's the game.
Hey, what? Not only did you just defy physics, you are not allowed to swallow your water.
No,
you can't block yourself with your hand.
That's look, you got. Don't you dare.
No, I don't deserve a punch for that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't deserve a punch for that.
You were thinking about hitting me with 2 halves of a tortilla.
Why should I have forgiveness for something like? No, stop. Okay, fine. You know what? Here we go. Look at this. You're punching me. I'm punching your punch.
I'm punching yours. Card show. Punch. Don't forgive this. Don't forgive this.
Guys.
No.
Guys. It's time for my thing.
Oh, it's Bible story time with Kellen. Hey, Kellen, stop interrupting me.
Hey, that's a punch.
Guys!
We're doing a forgiveness punch card thing.
We're still working out the kinks.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today, Kellen?
Today, we're talking about the parable of the unmerciful servant in Matthew chapter...
Oh, we're talking about the unmerciful servant. Well, I've got a point to make.
Interrupting.
You're interrupting my interruption.
No. You interrupted Kellen.
We never talk all that time. You know what? It's long distance when we talk.
John, what were you going to say?
It just so happens I've been working on a short film about the unmerciful servant.
Oh, yeah? That's exciting.
Yeah, the only problem is I really couldn't decide how I wanted to tell it, so I ended up shooting a few different versions. Mind if I screen them for you?
Sure. Let's go for it.
Oh, great. Kellen, give me a second to get set up.
Sounds great. So one day, Peter, a disciple, came to Jesus and asked him a pretty important question. He said, Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times? Jesus said to him, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times.
Okay. So, this first one is my attempt at an Oscar-worthy drama. Ready?
Sure, go for it.
Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to collect all the money his servants owed him."
Bring him in.
And in this world, a debt is owed.
Servant, according to my ledger, you owe me 10,000 bags of gold.
Your Majesty, I cannot pay.
If you cannot pay in gold, then you will pay in life. You, your family, and all you own will be sold to pay back what you owe.
Please, Your Highness, show me mercy. Just give me more time.
No.
Wait a second. John, that's not how it happened.
Oh, I know, but just think of the drama.
I will not, good sir. The king did not say no. He said...
I know.
Please, Your Highness, show me mercy. Just give me time.
Very well. I won't merely give you more time. I will forgive you what you owe. Your 10,000 bag of gold debt is wiped clean.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sire.
Much better. The king forgave his servant, just like that. So the servant left the king and...
Slow down, Kellen. Don't give away the ending to my movie.
Right. Carry on with your award-winning drama.
Actually, maybe drama isn't my thing, but what about thriller?
When your debts have been wiped clean.
I can't believe the king forgave my giant debt. What incredible...
That doesn't mean you still can't collect.
You.
John, the servant didn't have a thrilling chase scene through a marketplace.
They could have.
So the servant had just been forgiven his debt of 10,000 bags of gold by the king. But believe it or not, there was a person who also owed the servant money, 100 silver coins. And while there was not a worldwide foot chase, this happened. John?
You owe me 100 silver coins.
Oh, friend. I know. I'm so sorry. Please, just give me a little bit more time. Could you find it in your heart to show me some mercy?
Of course.
Not! The servant had the person thrown in jail. When the king found out about it,
he called the servant into his courtroom.
I forgave all that you owed me because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have shown mercy to the other servant the way that I showed mercy to you? I sentence you to pay back everything you owe. Yeah! Take him away.
No, wait. $100 million stunt extravaganza.
You know, John, I think we've seen all that we need from this. I'll take it from here.
Oh, okay, sure.
The servant in Jesus' story who was forgiven chose not to forgive, and things didn't turn out so well. It's the same with us. God is willing to forgive us no matter what. God is so faithful. So we should be willing to forgive others. If we don't, it goes bad for us. We hold on to grudges and bad feelings that make us miserable. It's better when you're able to see the kindness that God has shown you and pay that back to people in your everyday life. So, when someone has wronged you, ask God to help you forgive. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah. He brings up a great point. Makes me feel really dumb about how much we cared about our forgiveness punch cards.
How's yours looking?
Same. Oh, well, consider it wiped clean, buddy. I forgive you.
And I forgive you, pal.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Reveal the question.
Oh, great. Yeah. Today's question is, what keeps you from forgiving?
Sometimes it's hard for me to forgive when I feel like someone has gotten away with something they shouldn't have.
Yeah. Well, it's hard for me to forgive when someone does something to hurt my feelings. I can't always put my personal feelings aside and forgive them.
Yeah, but just remember, God has forgiven people for everything under the sun.
Oh, yeah.
And you can find it in your heart to forgive people too. I mean, God can help you with that.
Yeah, just like we forgave each other.
Yep. Hey, do you want to fully play the tortilla game that we were playing earlier?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, all right. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this was a So-and-So Show. Oh. We can't even play the game. I'm crying.